Well, hello, everybody. This is Clint with another Coffee Talk with Clint and Tim. I'm Clint.
And I'm Tim, and here's my coffee.
Oh man, it's evening here in the U.S. in the Great Pacific Northwest, so I'm not allowed to have coffee in the evening. So, Tim, let's rock and roll. Listen, today,
Great.
folks, we're going to talk about surfing, and obviously, here at Infinity Traffic Boost, the genesis of our company was a traffic exchange, and that's all based on surfing. But we have a unique angle, and that is that you can earn real live Satoshi when you surf along with advertising credits. And we're going to talk a little bit about how you can use those Satoshi and where to find them and what to do. Tim, you want to kind of show, you're sharing your screen, you're doing a great job. Do you want to go ahead and show us where there's a couple of places we can go to surf? Is that correct?
Absolutely correct. So this is my main dashboard that we're looking at, and you'll have a dashboard that's very similar to this. And if you scroll down to the overview area, you'll see here where it says surf pages. And you can see I've surfed 10 pages already. This morning, I do 10 every single day.
Good idea.
If you click on this button, it will take you to another page where you need to do a verification to prove that you are human. Hopefully you are. And
Yeah, we don't allow non-humans to surf, do we, Tim?
yeah, I don't think robots can do this very well, but there you go. Okay, so what happens now is you will see on the lower part of the page an advert from one of the members, and we'll show you how to set that up later in another video. And then over here on the left-hand side, you got a countdown of 15 seconds. When it gets to 0, it will say click on the yellow box this time. And this changes color every time that you watch an advert. So for this time, it's click on the yellow box, which is here. You click on that and you receive 0.55 advertising credits, and my referrer, which is actually you, received zero point 0.1 advertising credits. So you should be very grateful for me. Uh, to continue surfing, you just push that little button and it goes to another advert from another one of the members. And you just keep on doing this. And you can actually watch 100 pages a day as a free member, which we'll talk about in a little moment. And then here it says click on the green button and you just continue round and round. Now to get out of this and go back to your main dashboard, you just click here on the Infinity Traffic Boost logo on the top left-hand side of the page. And that will take you back to the dashboard where I can show you where the other place to click on the surfing button is. And where it says here in the traffic exchange on the little black dashboard on the left-hand side, if you click on that, scroll down to the surf pages, and it'll take you back to exactly the same place again where you can go and surf. Is that
Excellent.
cool or cool?
Excellent. Now, Tim, on the dashboard there also is a statistic that helps you know whether you absolutely have to surf. And keep in mind, folks, that this is a traffic exchange. We have requirements for members to surf. The higher the TPO, the less you have to surf. But we continue, as Tim said, he's a TPO 9 or 10, I think. He surfs every day,
Nine.
even though he doesn't have to make sure he's always what we call Surf Boost qualified, Surf Boost. So Tim, show us here where to see where there's Surf Boost activation when it expires.
So again, in the overview section, it's the third box down, Exchange Surf Boost activated. So I'm actually activated until the 19th of September?
August.
August, yes.
Yeah.
The 19th of August of this year at that time. And each day, each moment, this will change. And that's how you can see whether you're activated or not.
Yep. Very, very, very good. Okay, really good. Now, as we mentioned, Tim, our members are able to earn not only advertising credits, which is a normal traffic exchange, but they're also able to earn real live Satoshi. Is that right?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, very, very cool. Now, the genesis of our company was to reward people. We have a very unique compensation plan. And the purpose of the Satoshi we pay you is to allow you to buy advertising to get on that very first step of the income staircase. The Satoshi you earn, as I said, is just able to be used to either purchase advertising, or you can transfer to other members, but once it's transferred, it's always in the system. Tim, you want to show people where they can see the history of the advertising shares, or excuse me, the shares that they can earn?
Right. So if you scroll further down the page until you get to the exchange credit share section, you'll see this little blue button which says share value history. If you click on that, another page will open and you'll see the last 30 days of share value. And do you want to explain how the shares work?
Yes, and it's really simple, folks. Every 10 pages that you personally surf, you earn one share. The free members, for which this is primarily designed, can surf up to 100 pages. That means earning 10 shares. And in the case of our current share value of 4 Satoshi, you'll be able to earn 40 Satoshi a day. We're going to show you in part two of this coffee talk about the surfing how you have a way to double that. And by being consistent, you'll earn enough to buy the first of the income staircase TPOs, which allows you to earn even more Satoshi. Instead of dozens of Satoshi, with a few referrals, you can earn thousands or tens of thousands of Satoshi. This is just step one.
Right. And just to add on to what you were saying about, if you surf 100 pages a day, you get 40 Satoshi a day, which over 30 days is 1,200 Satoshi. Now, note that you can't withdraw this amount into your own Bitcoin wallets or anything. This is to be used for purchasing advertising. You can withdraw any amounts that you earn from referrals, though. So two very distinct areas there.
Very cool. And in the second part of our coffee talk about the surfing, we will discuss with you. We're going to show you the income staircase, which you've probably seen. And we're also going to show you, like I said before, how to double how much you can earn daily with just a few referrals. Keep in mind, folks, as I said this before, you have a chance here to earn dozens of Satoshi a day by surfing, but we are an advertising community and a Bitcoin accumulation community. Merely by making a few referrals, you can progress so that you're earning thousands, tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands of Satoshi through the advertising system every single day. So it does get very, very exciting. We'll cover that in part two. Tim, was there something else we wanted to touch here? Let me check my notes. Anything you can
Yeah,
think
I
of?
just wanted to share right now. You can see there's a clock counting down, and in 1 hour and 23 minutes and 39 seconds, a new ITB day will start. So it doesn't matter where you are in the world. This countdown is exactly the same. I believe for me, it's about 12 o'clock lunchtime. And so you have to have surfed your pages before this gets to zero. Otherwise, you'll miss out on the benefits for that day. And I just want to go back to something you were saying just now about me surfing every day, even though I'm a TPO9. One of the reasons I do that is, in fact, two reasons. One is I get to see the advertising from the other members, and there might be something that I want to have a look at. So
Good
I
point.
could be missing opportunities out if I don't surf. And then secondly, I'm supporting the whole system. The more people that are watching, the more we're supporting the whole system because it's an advertising platform. And I also get to earn a little bit of Satoshi as well. So back towards my next advertising package.
Excellent. Very, very good point. And we do encourage everyone to surf 10 pages, just make it a habit. And parenthetically, of course, also we have our mailer program, which is a whole nother conversation. We encourage people to click one mail a day. We'll talk about that, but just have some simple daily habits that will lead to success. Tim, I think there's one other thing that happens when the clock strikes zero. This isn't Cinderella. She's not going to turn into a pumpkin. But what happens at midnight?
We get paid.
Hey, that's cool, folks. Just having a little fun here. But what we want to emphasize, folks, and we have a lot of new members that say, "Wait a minute, I surfed my 100. Where's my 40 Satoshi?" It gets paid at midnight, United States East Coast time. The reason we do that is that's the only way to do it. Because we add up how many people have earned shares, divide it by the amount of money that's allocated that day into the shares, and poof, that's what you get paid. I do want to remind people this is an infinitely sustainable system because it's based on advertising sales. But we'd much rather like to see this up near 10 or 11 Satoshi, which is the max limit, because then you can earn enough to buy TPO1 a lot faster. So encourage your team to buy advertising, do the same thing yourself. We're all part of one big community here working to help thousands, eventually millions of people to earn cryptocurrency through our system. Anything else, Tim, that you can think of?
I just wanted to pick up on something you were saying there. One of the very good reasons for surfing is you can actually earn sufficient to buy a TPO event. It's a slow process, but you can actually buy a TPO1 from the earnings that you get. And if you and your team work together, you can actually climb the staircase, pretty much starting off with zero income. So if you're struggling with money and you don't have enough to buy a TPO1, you can actually earn your way up.
Which is really super exciting. We will have a complete laser focused marketing channel for that. But it is possible, folks, again, to earn hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of Satoshi every day, starting with nothing. And the way to do that, surf your 100 every day and tell your friends. That's the game plan. Good. We don't want to have these go too long. Anything else, Tim?
And I
I
think
think we
that
kind
that
of
wraps
hit
it up for
what
this section.
wraps it up. We will have a part two, and we're going to start out part two, folks, with showing you a little not really a hack, but a little way you can double your daily income by surfing. And we're going to show you that wonderful 11-step income staircase because I want you to get on that step one as soon as possible. I think that's it. Last call, Tim. Last comment.
Okay, I'm good. I'm not going to drink my coffee now.
Rock and roll. Thanks, everybody. And you guys know the drill. Let's rock and roll, have some fun, make some money, and let's help a whole lot of other people make a whole lot of Satoshi also. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next Coffee Talk.